Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Dolan, and this is my second oral presentation for Geology 105. The topic we've been asked to discuss centers around what geology really is and how it has impacted our society, not just today, but throughout history. I hesitate to speak on behalf of the general population, as I might simply be geologically challenged, but when I hear the term geology, my mind immediately thinks of rocks. While this is certainly a component of what makes up the scientific field, categorizing the entire topic into such a basic idea is an overgeneralization. With this being the case, to begin the presentation, I'd like to establish a distinct, more sophisticated definition for the term geology. According to the Department of Environmental Science at the University of Toledo, geology is the study of the earth, including the materials that it is made of, the physical and chemical processes that occur on its surface and in its interior, as well as the history of the planet and its life forms. With this in mind, calling myself geologically challenged might have been an understatement in itself. In simpler terms, geology is essentially the study of the contents and processes of the earth. Well, it sounds like a topic that rivals calculus as far as relevance to everyday society goes. Geological concepts affect our lives a lot more than one would think. Think about the amount of energy you consume on a typical day. Whether it's produced by oil, carbon, or even nuclear energy, someone has to be able to locate it and then extract it and convert that raw resource into a usable product. Geologists play an enormous role when it comes to completing these processes efficiently and effectively. Water, an important natural resource, is scarce in many parts of the world. The study of geology can help us find water resources underground to reduce the impact of water scarcity on people and civilization. Without the work of geologists, we would probably hear a lot more in the news about people suffering from a lack of water and dehydration. The study of geology also encompasses earth processes, which may also affect all of society. Take, for example, an earthquake, which can destroy millions of dollars worth of buildings and kill thousands of people in just a matter of minutes. Similarly, tsunamis and floods and volcanoes can all have an enormous impact on society. So, geologists study these processes and can recommend plans of action to help minimize damage in the case that these events occur, minimize damage and help people take safety precautions. Without these precautions in place, the devastation caused by these natural disasters would most likely be dramatically worse. For example, geologists can study things like flood patterns for rivers so they can give advice on bad places to build new cities or towns or neighborhoods because they'd be in danger of flooding. Another example would be the measures taken to prevent total devastation when an earthquake hits. While it's tough to predict with great accuracy when and where an earthquake might occur, geologists can advise against building in certain areas near faults. While the abilities to extract natural resources, like I talked about, as well as reduce the devastation from natural disasters, both impact society in a huge way. Geology and geological concepts can have an even further impact in the economy. Many businesses rely on information that is generated by geology and geologists for their business activities. Minerals like gold, diamonds, silver, oil, and coal are all natural resources obtained from the earth. These materials serve as the basis for many business enterprises. Geologists and the science of geology are at the core of a lot of these business activities. The activity of geologists is essentially in helping finding these and many other science materials. So with the extraction and use of natural resources, along with the precautions and advice they can provide when it comes to avoiding natural disasters or minimizing their impact, as well as the impacts that that geology can have on the economy, you can see that the impact of the field of geology stretches far beyond just rocks, as I and maybe others may have previously believed.